a real big dude.
All right, I'm taking this rare. Anna Paca. Pretty strong pack. All three of the uncommons are good. Pretty shitty commons in the pack for them. Rainfall, are you counting like just your wins and losses? Like you're not counting your daily quests and your daily wins and any of that, right? Are you even counting like the rares you get back once you have a full set? Like you're probably counting nothing, right? Which most people count everything, don't count nothing. Like you would be miles ahead, I think, if you just don't count if you're not counting anything. Well, I do coaching and it's $50 an hour and I get almost no students. Part of that is because a lot of them come from this stream and I know right offhand we're not going to get along and I don't want to work with them. Like if somebody's been in here for 3 years, it's just, and I know they don't pay any attention. There's just no need to do a coaching session. Yeah, I don't agree. The pickaxe is fine. It's fucking a fart in the wind compared to a braid, though. I'll tell you that much. I had it once, yeah. I mean, yeah, probably. One of those bombs, you know the difference between bombs. Nanny B! Thank you for the subscription. It's bomb level on curve, right? When you play a 2-drop into that or whatever. It's you don't want to like splash it because you'll never cast it on curve. You know, it's that kind of. It's like bomb like the 3/4 green guy or whatever. It might be better than them, but you know you got to cast them on curve and then they snowball. Yeah. Like if you play this on turn 3 on the play with a 2-drop, your probably win rate is probably way higher than any game you play like that lifelink Batlord on turn 5. But the Batlord's going to have a higher win rate because a lot of times you're not going to draw this in that exact scenario. I don't play constructed, so why in the fucking world would you want to pay me for a constructed coaching session when I don't play constructed? That's like me asking you for flying lessons or something when you don't fly a plane. Yeah, most people don't understand. Of all, you need to put work in yourself if you want to get better. I can't just. It's like the people that come in here and go like, "Hey, what's the best color in this set?" Or they'll go like, "Hey, you got any tips for me?" Like, hey, they think that like I think that person would think like if they got a coaching session with me, they could just ask those questions. I would magically have an answer and they would just be better. And that's not it at all. It doesn't work at all like that. I don't have an answer to those because there is no answer to that. Thank you, Nanny. Yeah, I'm not saying you. I'm just saying there's people. Yes, I think the best of one is way different than best of 3. I hate best of 1 with a passion. I got to watch Rosemary T stream today. And she was playing best of 3, and like the decks looked so much more fun. The games went so much longer. You could play more colors. You could do more things. Best of 1, just somebody gets shit stomped. What do you mean by Scooby on the stream? Like, you want me to go pick him up and bring him in here and hold him up for like 2 minutes or something? Like, I don't like, what do you, there's no way to get him like sitting in here for a long period of time. He's fucking heavy, man. He don't want to come in here. You can make me an offer. Make me an offer. I probably won't refuse it, but he's heavy. I'm not doing it for $3. It doesn't have to be an extravagant offer, but $3 ain't it. 2-4. I've never played him in any. A 2-4 for 3? I don't plan to play a cave either. I didn't even know I took a cave. No, I don't think I'd ever play that 2-4.
Cosmic_Hawk2 cheered. X1000
Done.
for Scoob.
Thank you for the cheer. That's probably the lowest I wanted to do it for. I think that's a fair amount. I didn't want to say it in case you'd go higher. But I think that's a fair amount for that. I didn't want to do it for $5. He is a pain in the ass. I mean, I'm gonna have to find it. He's easy to find, but if he knows I'm looking for, he's gonna run from me. He's not hard to find. He might be hard to wrangle. I guess this thing maybe makes it. I don't have 2s. I have no idea what it is, but I think it's probably a terrible idea is what I think about it, a Draftsmith subscription. If you really want to look at a cheat sheet sort of thing, you should go to 17lands.com. That gets updated daily or hourly or something. I don't know what a Draftsmith is or who's rating the cards or when they're rating them, if they're rating them after they played them. I wouldn't pay for anything. I wouldn't use it if it was free, so I don't. Seems terrible to me. Oh, so actually, can you even see it? Yeah, when I'm clicking on this, it says Draftsmith up here, but I don't know how to get rid of it. It says I have 10 Draftsmith drafts, but I just try not to look at it. It still pops up sometimes. I don't really know what it is, but I wouldn't use it. No. I certainly wouldn't use that. I would differ on every card. Except maybe pick one, pack one. It would be terrible. It's literally worthless. It's like me asking you to rate fucking 30 different cookies without you tasting. The kind of people that find these useful are the kind of people that don't win. So if you want to be a loser, you should use them. And if you want to be a winner, you should just lose with your own brain, and then maybe you'll learn something, and eventually you'll win. You're not going to win right now. If you're in here asking about these fucking draftsmiths and stuff, you're beyond fucked. So, I mean, it's like if you want to play in the big leagues, yeah, you might go hit a T-ball off a tee, but it's going to fuck you in the long run. These tools are not helpful. Like, if you know dick nothing, yeah, the tool's going to help you right in the short term. It's going to teach you bad habits. And one thing I can tell you as somebody who has coached, I've coached a decent amount of people. I'm not the biggest coach or anything. But I don't care what these people tell you. I don't care what you think. I don't care what they think. Almost always, they're better at drafting than they are at playing. I know you're going to tell me that you know how to play, but you fucking don't. Almost none of you do. I can promise you from the things I've seen. And you're not supposed to know that you don't, because if you thought you sucked, you'd be doing things differently. You're not going to just keep ramming your head in there if you know it's wrong. I make plenty of play mistakes. And I'm making a lot less than most folks. Play mistake. There's no one thing. I mean, some people, I don't know. I mean, I've just seen stuff that would blow your mind. And then on other times, I would say, like, sequencing on removal versus building your board out. Stuff like that's fairly common. But the biggest coach? I don't know. Like I said, I don't do a lot of coaching. You mean who's had the most students in their lifetime? I couldn't tell you. There's Magic coaching's not really a big thing, I don't think. Who makes the most money? Probably whoever does it the most. Channel points are worthless. I don't know anything about coaching. I know that Corticals coaches some, Sam Black coaches some, Lola. I don't know. I know about 3 people that coach, dude. I don't know who coaches them. It doesn't even cross my mind. No. I don't like to leave my house if I can help it. I want this or another pirate. I don't know what I want. I don't want gift subs. I would rather you not give me any gift subs. Nor do I even know what a Godzilla deck is. If I could turn off the ability to do gift subs, I would happily do that. And fuck whoever Godzilla is. Because they cost me money. I make more from people who watch ads than from any gift sub I get. I get very little from a gift sub. It hurts me. Well, it depends on how many ads you run. For me, it's a lot. Well, because when somebody gives me a sub, if they're American, they're going to pay $5 for it. Let's say they're from Brazil, they might get it for $1. But let's say you're American, you pay $5 to give somebody a gift sub. You use a credit card or whatever. Now it's down to like $4.50 after the credit card fee. Then they give me half of it, so it's like $2.25. If that person was going to watch several hours of the stream during that month, I'd do better off just letting them watch it and getting the ad money. If you don't play any, if you're a streamer with 6 viewers and you play no ads, you're going to get no ad revenue. Segrist, if you want to see, if you're interested, I could show you privately sometime. Yes. Turbo is wonderful. As far as me being able to monetize this stream and stream every 5, 6, 7 days a week, I make literally, off of subs, I might make fucking $2 an hour or something. Depends on, for me it is, with the ads that I play. And I eat a lot of hot dogs and don't leave my house much, right? It depends how you're living. I ain't getting rich. But, without ad revenue, it'd be way, 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 way under minimum wage, that's for sure. I don't think I want any parts of this guy. Why isn't this in my deck? And I wonder if I even want this Sunscribe piece of shit. I don't know how to finish this deck off. This thing doesn't look half bad here, kinda. I guess there's only a couple treasures, really. Yeah, it looks pretty bad. Want this mine cart? I probably want this mine cart. I like it less than almost any set that I've only played for 3 or 4 days, and my thoughts on it. Why would I want to sack a guide wing? I wanted to pump my guide wing. Alright. I'm playing at least one of these 2. This wants me to have an artifact that died. Yeah, this guy's coming in. I could play Rock Slide or Dynamaton or something like that, or another 2-drop. Don't want any parts of this. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4 are the cards. I gotta play 2 of them. Would not say that. I would use Rock Slide is mediocre at best. Yeah, I don't think you want a ton of removal in this format. I mean, I can play the Rock Slide. If I had another Petrify, I'd be playing it. I don't know that I wanted to play. I don't mean, is it really better to Rock Slide what they've played or play a 4/3 menace? Is kind of what I'm thinking, right? Like, most of the time, you're not Rock Sliding something better than a 4-drop. And like every creature does stuff. Like if you Rock Slide this guy, they're left with the 1/1. They're left with a. It's like, I think Rock Slide's pretty bad. If you play against a green guy, plays a 7/7, you're probably not going to be able to Rock Slide that either. But it doesn't even have that kind of upside. The Ore Scribe, he's been alright for me. I mean, he's not awesome or anything. He's going to make this deck. He's better when you got Tinker's Totes and stuff, too. This won't be the very best deck. I think he's good, though. I think he's a desirable card. Alright. But they're both in there now. This. I figured if I traded it. Obviously, I don't want to sack it off the board to craft. I didn't realize the gnome. And it scries, of course. Fuck, I forgot Scooby! Oh, man. Alright, please. I forgot all about him. Maybe I can win fast. What, somebody sending me a thank you card? I don't know how to see that shit. I hope no. I should have upped the price on. I don't want nobody sending me no card, really. Who did it? How do you see it? That was a pretty good turn for them. Fuck. Oh, I don't see anything about a thank you card. Oh yeah, if you watch enough to get that many channel points, you better fucking be willing to send me at least a card. Alright, I lose this game. Fuck, this guy smashed me. Holy shit, 2 of these things. What a beating. I don't see anywhere where it says thank you card, though, man. I don't know what to tell you. Crash for red. Like a pacifism. I need to draw like a flyer. It's time for Scooby. I'll be back with Scooby as soon as I can get him. That was not a close one at all. I don't know, like a week ago maybe less. In paper it came out earlier. I don't know. I play the bat, he plays the pirate. Like, what can you do? I'm just down on the exchange. Okay, mine has lifelink, bud, so I don't know about your play there. Don't like it much. Don't let that stop you. You might love it. Still a new set, still enjoying it, but certainly not. Doesn't feel like one of my favorites. Shoo! Thank you for the subscription. Amy Lee 7, thank you for the subscription. Target. Almost thought about targeting him in case he had a pump spell. That actually crossed my mind, but I didn't do it. Doesn't block. I like things that don't block. So better just not to send this than to send it and sack this guy. I don't know. Oh. Okay. That's fine. That doesn't block. I don't know, man. It just seemed worse than a random card. Like one more threat seemed to... I don't know. If he plays a big blocker or something, I mean, you could have kept it. Yeah, no such thing. a spell there. It's killing it anyway. No. They just, literally like just yesterday or the day before, they announced the full schedule of it. The next one's in Chicago, but it's not for this set. I think they knew this set just kind of sucked. I mean, Pro Tour is dead to me. Well, that's just not true, Fix. This set has Arena Open, Arena Qualifier, and 2 MOCS Opens on Magic Online. It has more high-level draft than most sets do. Snarecrow, thank you for the subscription. Plays suck, didn't it? I don't like it. No, I really don't like it. I must win like 5% with this guide winners. This thing I never win with this thing. That's the only reason I didn't chat in her stream today. Is because I saw he was in there. Yeah, there's a PTQ going on right now. have something here. I shouldn't have put the counter here when I have the mind. Well, I guess. I think that kills me, but it might. Or it might keep him alive. Oh, never mind. That thing de-equips. It definitely doesn't kill him. It's not equipped anymore. Good thing I put the counter on the 2-3. This can kill it. I don't think I need it. I thought I had something to do tomorrow, but it turns out I don't. I was fucked up on my dates. So I could play if I wanted to, but I don't think I really know what I'm doing, to be quite honest. I would think this hand lines up terrible against a normal green deck. It's just terrible. But we'll see. There's plenty of those Multi 3. Plenty of those that go on. Exactly as you describe them. Well, I mean, there's just people in the server that do the drafts all the time. You just have to join the. If you're bad, they definitely want you in there. Hog. He's gonna braid me. Played a mountain. this and I used the breed. That was a good draw. War Scribe has not impressed me this run. I think ranking over all the overall commons sounds like a big task that I wouldn't bother doing right now. Also seems very deck dependent. Seems like one you wouldn't care to rate anyway. I like the card. I play it in most of my blue decks. I don't know where you're going with that. I don't have a ranking for the cards like that. I would hope not. Certainly not if I'm picking cards like that only want to go in certain places. Not good for my hand here. I've had a lot of trouble crafting this thing in this deck. And I like the backside of it a lot. That's a card you can play, I guess. Boros with a trophy after a 1-2 start. I said I'd never play it again. Well, not never, but I said I was going to force only blue. Because I thought this deck looked at least pretty good. I mean, it didn't have to win 7. It needed to win 4 or 5, though, for me to not be mad at it. I thought it looked solid at least. At a minimum, I felt it was solid. Solid to maybe just even...